Okay, so my username came about because I knew that I was on this journey to becoming a more confident and strong, empowered woman. Through a series of events, I got to host the amazing Maya Angelou at one of our events that we were having at school. I got to get a chance to speak with her. I got to go backstage and talk with her and, you know, just get a few encouraging words from her. And then after the event, I was actually gifted with this book. It is it's titled Phenomenal Woman by Maya Angelou. And this book just contains 4 poems that celebrate and empower women. One of the poems that stuck out the best or the most to me was Phenomenal Woman. So I know that I wanted to use phenomenal in my username because that's what I'm kind of doing. I'm kind of documenting my journey on my evolution into becoming that woman that I know I was created to be. So Phenomenal Woman, this is the inspiration for the phenomenal part of my username. Felicia is my middle name. And you know, alliteration always sounds good. So Phenomenal Felicia, that's where that comes from. And this book is autographed and all that good stuff. So yes, this book meant a lot to me and it really had a huge impact on me. So that's where my username comes from. So if I had $1 million, oh man, ooh wee, I would definitely pay for me to finish my education. I am in college right now, and I have about 2 more years to go. And I would love to just pay for it, be able to pay for my books, pay for all that stuff, know that that's taken care of. I would also help my parents take care of whatever it is that they need to take care of, and I'd love to like put them up in like a really nice house and all that good stuff. And I'd love to pay for a place of my very own place, OMG, my very own place in the city. Huh? Amazing. Like, not those little tiny apartments either. Like, I want like a really nice place in the city. So that I'll probably like spread it out a few ways, you know, helping out my sister, helping out my parents, paying for school, that kind of stuff. But yeah, shoot, $1 million, yeah, that's definitely what I would do with that. I would say that I am my happiest when I'm in an environment that is, you know, a good environment, a positive environment. You're surrounded by people who are influential in a positive way. And I'm also my happiest when I get a chance to be as productive as possible. I get a chance to just create. I know that I'm more of a creative person. So I like to draw, I like to make things, I like to, you know, I love do-it-yourself projects. So anytime I get a chance to be creative and just be productive and do the things that I really love to do, that's when I'm my happiest. And I'm also my happiest when I'm surrounded by people who just have positive energies, who want the best for you, who want the best for themselves. I love just being in a great atmosphere because it really does have a huge impact on me and it really does influence me a whole lot. So that's when I'm my happiest. I would have to say my most embarrassing moment. Like, of course, we've all had a ton of them, like so many. But recently, like, I know that I was in an H&M store and I was, you know, just browsing through and I was getting ready to leave. And most of the H&Ms, most of the stores in Manhattan have like a doorman. But this doorman was cute. So, so I was like getting ready to leave, and he was like, okay, bye, have a good day. And I smiled at him, trying to flash him some teeth and all that, trying to be all cute. And I was going to walk through the door, and I was like pushing the door, and the door wasn't opening, and I was getting ready to fight the door, and he was like, pull the door, pull the door. And I kept on pushing, kept on pushing. I was sitting there looking so crazy, but I finally like opened the door, and then I left, and I was like really embarrassed about that. I don't know if people think that that's embarrassing, but I know like I was so embarrassed by that because he was cute, and I was sitting there looking crazy, girl. So yeah, that's my most embarrassing recent thing that I could think about. Yeah, if the door says pull, don't push. I just wasn't paying attention. Cuckoo. I would have to say that my favorite thing about myself is the fact that I love the fact that I'm creative, and I love the fact that I try my best to encourage people and to empower them. I'm not saying that I'm like trying to be some type of superhero to fly in and save the day, because I know that, you know, that's not how that works. But like if I could just be an inspiration somehow, or encourage people or a person, even one person, I would love to. I try my best to do that, and that's one thing that I really love about myself. I try my best to like just you know, put a smile on somebody's face, or just to inspire or empower them, you know, based off of things that I've been through. If I could just send a word and like maybe, you know, cheer somebody up that's going through a rough moment or anything like that, I love to do that. So that's one thing that I really, really admire about myself. Who do I want to take a picture with? I don't know anybody like nowadays that I would like really, really love to take a picture with, but I know like people from back in the day, like you know, people who had a huge impact on their generation and everything like that. Just people who used their voice and used their publicity to cause change in whatever community they were in. So I guess like people like Miriam Makeba, she's passed away. I'd love to take a picture with Nelson Mandela. I know he's still alive. I'm not just talking about people who passed away, but like people like that. Nelson Mandela. I definitely like to take a picture with Bob Marley. Love Bob. Oprah. Oprah's my girl. I'd love to take a picture with her. That'd be amazing. Just a picture, I'm fine with that. Oh my goodness, just people like that. People who had just such an impact on their generation, and not even just generational. People who had an impact on the world, and you know, use their celebrity, use their publicity to empower other people, to inspire other people, and to create change. That's pretty much, those are the type of people that I'd love to take pictures with right now. Yeah. I can't really think of anybody, so I'm kind of like babbling there, but those, like what I said, those are the type of people that I'd love to take a picture with. My dream job. I'm still thinking long and hard about what specifically I want to do as a dream job. I'm still pretty young. I'm 22 years old. I'm still pretty young, still in college. So I'm definitely putting myself out there in different avenues, trying to see what it is specifically that I really, really want to do. I know whatever it is, I know that I want to wake up every morning and be grateful for whatever it is that I'm doing. And I know that I want to be able to have an impact on people. I want to be able to be creative and unique. And yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. I haven't really targeted like a specific title just as yet, but I know that I want to do the things that I love doing, which is empowering people, influencing people, or maybe inspiring people while being creative. So something in like a creative field. There we go. Something in a creative field. Dream car. I really am loving the new Audis. I don't know the specific name of them, but I really would like to get an Audi, whether it be the car or the truck. I love the look of the Audis. They are so, like, sometimes I see the newer ones coming down the street and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to hop up in one of them. So I would have to say the new Audis. I'll probably put an annotation when I find out the name of the specific one that I am going for. But Audi, love them. Oh my gosh. Whew. Gorgeous cars. One thing that I cannot live without, it's not necessarily a thing. It's a he. It's God. God has, like, I grew up in the church, and it's not even because of that. It's not even because I grew up in the church, but me specifically being who I am, I've seen how God has been in my life. I see how He's protected me throughout the years and just kept me, and I know that He has a perfect plan for me and a perfect purpose for me. And that's just one thing I can't live without is God. I do my best to put Him first, and everything else comes after. So of course I love my family. I can't live without them, and you know, of course those are the two most important things right now that are so important to me, and yeah, I need them in my life. One amazing lesson that I've learned in life is to keep God first, like I stated before, and to know that no matter where I go in life, how successful I get, it's not because of anything I did, it's not because of my might, but it's because of God's grace and how much He loves me, and how much He loves all of us. I'm not going to get into that, but just keeping God first and just knowing that when you do that, everything else is going to come after that. And just really loving who I am, loving the person that I was created to be, and you know, just being confident in who I am and not apologizing for it and not trying to be something that I'm not. That's like so important. And you know, love yourself, love God, and love yourself, and know that you're created for an amazing purpose. You're here for a reason, and be confident in that fact. So that's one amazing lesson that I've been so enlightened and blessed to understand. So yeah, that's one great lesson that I've learned. So I just want to thank you for watching. Thank you for, you know, giving me the time of day so I could just tell you a little bit more about myself. I hope I got a chance to answer some of the questions that may be raised. And I feel like I don't really just talk to the camera. I'm usually just like doing makeup or doing something, I really don't have like a conversation. I'm still a little bit awkward. I'm in the awkward phase of talking to the camera still, but I know that I'll get used to it soon. But thank you so much for watching. This is your girl Phenomenal Felicia. Stay blessed and know that you're beautiful, and I'll be back as soon as I can. Bye guys, until next time. See ya!